live.
Oh my god, we are live.
Hey guys, we're both like so out of it today.
We always are though. That's quite normal, isn't
That's painfully true. Okay.
So, it's nothing different. Hi Borna. Welcome on in.
Welcome guys, welcome.
Welcome. I think there's Bobu is in here as well.
Bobu's here, hey Bobu. I'm
Bobu.
having my Friday's going okay. Hope yours is going good. It's a Cam. Oh my god, it's Camus.
Camus. With the best emotes on Twitch.
They are pretty good emotes, I gotta admit. Ay. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Right, okay, what are we doing today, Effect? Tell us what we're doing today.
So, we have recently been on a bit of a roll about doing people, doing plants, doing animals. So we're kind of rotating back on doing people. And we've decided there's a few options that we can do and ultimately settled on the trolls of the Tempest Marsh, the Tabaranian horde. I know that Saint has been struggling to say that word, so I'm gonna say it.
Literally while we were prepping this stream, I'm gonna tell myself, I'm gonna not kind of like dox myself, but that's not the right word. I'm gonna dob myself in on this one. I've tried to say that word, about 30 times, and my dyslexia just can't. It just can't.
And whose fault is that? I don't know.
I can't remember. I mean, originally it was just called Tabaran, which I can say, but then as soon as it became the
Tabaranian horde, yes.
That one. I can't do it. Try that before I believe you'll get it. Thanks, bud. People, I got this dude right. Okay,
Callius Briarcliff is his OC.
Elaborates nonsense. I don't think it's going to be nonsense if you did elaborate.
You can share everything you want about Callius. It's a genuinely good written character that Cam has had for years. He's told me about it before.
Maybe you should make a Discord creation sharing thing and maybe share your design and character and original character with the world, you know?
Yeah, you can do that.
Because then you can have a whole thread just for you and your information.
Kratos from Teemu. He's so much more. He's so much more than Kratos. Come on now.
Oh.
But if you do have the time and if you wanna nerd out about Callius, you're welcome to go share it in the.
Yeah, make yourself a creation sharing thing. Start your own thread. Vibe.
Yeah, do what you want.
Been subscribed for 39 months. Ghost in the Machine. Holy shit. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah, absolutely.
You're gonna need to look into some more art done, I think. I don't think we have one that goes that high. Then again, you're a founder, so you have that one instead.
Absolutely.
But yeah,
so to continue on what I was talking about, we are kind of tackling the trolls of the Tabaranian horde, who are kind of barbaric people. In this world, they're kind of this group of primitive people, more primitive people than sort of civilized, due to the history and conflicts that they've been in. We've kind of expanded on that lore in the previous streams about the Tempest Marshes. One of the really successful streams, if I recall, because we did it everything in one go, and it was really well done. And the trolls themselves are really good at environmental discerning. They have a good memory about the environment that they're in. They're very dexterous and flexible, and their homes are built on stilts and reinforced by mud. They have these specialized boats that are unmatched by anyone else in the world.
They're like little boats, though, very little boats. Not necessarily not sea boats.
No,
not ships, boats. You know,
for swamps and marshes, basically. And they kind of drag paddles down to the waterbed of the marshland, and due to the years and centuries of conflict with the Jackrax, there's this area that's been made apparent called the Wounded Lands, in the east sort of so southeast of the Tempest Marshes.
Slash northeast of the Scar's Peaks. Oh, look
Yeah,
at that.
northeast
I'm
of
so
Scar-
prepared. I'm zooming in on them now. Crazy.
Oh my god.
Crazy.
This area has been scarred to death due to the centuries of war. It became this no man's land where, due to the evolving nature of the world, the Jackarack have focused further south to the pirates. The trolls have kind of remained underdeveloped a little bit due to the just losses that they've experienced, and also
And they've
they just-
experienced a lot of losses in the Great Dividing as well, which took several of
Exactly.
their clans from their northern territories.
yeah, and they had to sort of deal with the repercussions of that and remained in their marshlands for now. They are in this uneasy sort of allyship, I want to say, this neutrality with the orcs. They still aren't. They would still probably fall into conflict with Jackarack if they were to come into contact, even though it's rare nowadays. They kind of are trying to rebuild and
I
lick
am
their
sure
wounds.
there's gonna be trolls that still venture south to the ruins of the old ruins of the clan homes and things, and I'm sure there's still trolls who definitely try and get involved in shit in the Scar's Peaks. 100%. Could be a fun plot
Absolutely.
point, you know. And similarly with the
Absolutely.
Jackarack, I'm sure there are Jackarack who still travel north up to the Wounded Lands and to scavenge or try and find histories and lost things.
Yeah. And there's also this area in the Tempest Marshes called the Bloodweb, which is this river delta.
Which is fucking
the east.
terrifying.
It is littered with threats, spiders,
Predominantly
ruins.
spiders.
Yeah, it's the spiders kind of. It's almost like a parasite, like a parasitic expansion in a way, where due to the amount of death and decay and people leaving basically after the big conflicts, there was just a lot of room for the spiders to evolve and grow and expand. So the Bloodweb kind of became this.
And as you
They
can see, there
dismissed
are
them now.
abandoned clan ruins throughout as well.
Yeah, both Jackarack and Troll ruins are in those areas. Everything from outposts to
No, I didn't go
long
to
form settlement. Genuinely, I would love to see art made of this area. It's so terrifyingly beautiful.
I
That
think I would
sense.
just mainly go for terrifying, but yeah.
I mean, there is a beauty in terror, I'd say.
I mean, yeah,
Depends
but
on who you ask.
yeah.
Um,
Oh my god,
that was your phone?
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, that is my phone going off.
Like-
It's Azzy. I
Oh,
blame Azzy.
You're fine, you're fine.
I always blame
also-
Azzy.
We thought of one more plot point that actually Saint thought of, if you want to expand on the Goregs.
God, turn my phone down. Sorry. Yes. So essentially, I realized something. I know I should be careful with my thinking too hard. We all know I'm shit at it. But I was thinking, and I came to realize that there's a lot that makes sense about why the Goregian trolls ended up where they did, why the Tepiwigs are so scared, you know, why the situation is how it is in general with the Valley of the Unseen. I was like, huh. Look where the... Ooh, wine glass made a great sound. Okay, look at the Wounded Lands. Look at where they are. And look at where the border of the Valley of the Unseen is. And the Goregian trolls up here, right? I was like, the Tepiwigs hid away because they were terrified of some kind of conflict, right? And they wanted to hide from it, get away from it, you know? It makes sense that that's the conflict they were trying to hide from. You know? And that's how the Goregian trolls ended up being able to find their way in, develop this kind of position of power, and lead them to the situation they are in today. And I think that's a
Which-
really fun idea.
Absolutely great idea, and to quickly catch people up who haven't been there from the start. The Tepiwigs are one of the first, literally the first, bit of lore that we made. In short, the Gorek trolls are self-imposed gods to the Tepiwigs of the Valley of the Unseen. As far as the Tepiwigs are concerned, the trolls are the gods, and that's who they sacrifice to. That's who they have built their entire culture on. The Valley of the Unseen is a bit of a uneasy, uncanny kind of tale. It is both really jolly and beautiful and innocent, and incredibly tragic and scary due to...
Because we can't have nice things.
It's genuinely one of the best bit of lore that we have, and also it's one of the most twisted lore we could have thought of.
I don't lump me in with this we, okay? It was chat.
Listen, you wrote it down.
I accepted the law, therefore I'm part of the problem. You know what, actually, I kind of take that. That's fair enough. I can't really argue against that.
Ultimately, there is some druidic magic that has taken place that the Gorex have kind of twisted into their own abuse with this staff called the Shepherd's Crook. God, that's a callback, isn't it?
That's a long callback, man. That's crazy.
Which basically is a veil across the Valley of the Unseen that keeps it unseen, and also applies this. I almost want to say the veil is kind of like a bubble, basically, over the valley.
A bubble.
A bubble that encompasses the mountain ranges that you see circled around, and the forest that you see on the east. And the forest itself has a lot of twists. I'm not going to get too deeply into it, but there is no way to escape it. If you go through the forest, you'll eventually turn back around and come back inside the valley. If you try to swim down into the lake there, a tragic lake, you'll die, drown.
The Weeping Waters.
The Weeping Waters, yeah. There's a whole little lullaby about it, which, lovely little lullaby. Anyway,
bit of a tongue twister, but yeah.
You will either die or emerge up again and have to leave, and you're back in the valley. If you try to leave through the waterfall, there's like a way to get in through the waterfalls, and if you go in, you're not leaving. That's kind of, you're stuck there now. Very, very few cases of some that can leave that we're not going to go into that too much, but basically the valley is a lovely little place with some twists and turns to it. And we kind of concluded that the initial reason for the Tapirix hiding is the Troll Jackarak war, the centuries-long conflict that constantly happens in the Wounded Lands, and the Gorex taking a monopoly on that front, because the Gorex themselves are troll exiles that are even too brutal for the trolls. There is a semblance of honor and order in troll society that even the Gorex are too savage to be part of. So that is some stuff we'll touch upon. We'll touch upon the culture of the trolls today, as well as we kind of fill it up with the people so we'll go through chieftains, we'll go through professions, we'll go through what they do on a day-to-day basis, personalities of these people, and slowly kind of elaborate on everything, I think is the best way to formulate that.
3 hours later. No, I'm joking. Yes, I can't help but be a dick. I'm sorry. First of all, in response to Ghost's question, Ghost, yes, now it is live on the website and it's live on the thank you page. Thank you very much for your next flag. The flag that you proposed, he put in a flag for the People's Republic of Brain, which is wonderful. So if you guys want to go check that out on the website over at on the People's Republic of Brain Civilization page. Jesus fucking Christ, I've lost the ability to use my brain today. Yeesh. Great sign, I know. Sorry man, you can't post links. No linkies for you. Okay, right. So yes, I think this area is super, super interesting. I think we've laid the foundations for this area very, very well. Honestly, props to everyone who's been involved in this. This has been insane. Also, Barna being like... I'm just going to catch up with chat real quick while we were giving that quick recap. Barna, they're not plebeians. They're not plebeians. They don't forget, you founders have been here since this used to be perpetual nonsense. This was a very different stream back then. That's back in the days of Rainbow Six Siege tournaments and random content, which you can now find random content over on my personal Twitch, but not on this one. This was a very cursed place back then. But we do very much appreciate all of the rest of you who have joined us on our journey since we've turned into the Colabria Project and since we've been focusing all our energies on this. We very much appreciate all of you equally. But yes. And so don't worry, Cam. I've got you. I got you, Cam. I got you. And Bulbu. Ooh, randomness. Hey, Flux. There's a Flux too.
There's a Flux. Fuck you, Flux.
Hoping that means you're not driving right now, Flux. I hope you made it back safe, because if you're driving and messaging, I'm concerned. But yes, so as you were saying, I think we've designed this area very well. We have so much lore behind it already. We've not made a single person. We've not made a single idea of even how each clan operates, to be honest. We know vaguely how they operate, but not really anything about the people within it. So that's what we need to work on.
Do you want to walk us through all of the clan names first?
Yes, so over here we have, this is the border closest to the Obsidian Fells, the Orcish territory, the Artog autocracy, which I can just about say. This is Clan Blightgrip. Each of them, their names kind of are to do with something, to do with what the clan specializes in, or something to do with something interesting about them that they utilize. Blightgrip, for example, super good with poisons. That's their vibe, right? Kind of in the name. Clan Jagged Claw up here further north. Pretty vicious guys.
I don't think we've said too much on them.
Yeah, we haven't really said much on them other than they nasty. You don't want to be fighting with them. We know that they have like claw weapons, basically. We've discussed that. They kind of made like Wolverine claws, I think, basically, out of like bone and metal and shit. That they attach to their hands and they use those to fight. So that's pretty fun. Clan Rotmore, they're the real aggressors of this zone. Literally the rot of this land, basically, with how aggressive they can be.
They're kind of the proxy antagonists when, like, given the Goreg are exiles. These guys are the kind of proxy antagonists who are kind of like trying to be the alphas. In
100%, trying to be the leaders that nobody fucking asked for.
Strongest role.
Probably like the closest in thought processes to the Goregian trolls who've been exiled. But obviously these ones are still a little bit more tamer than they are, which is why they're still on stick around. We then have Clan Mountainfang. They're actually the wisest ones. They supposedly supposedly one of the wiser clans. Less on the military, like, fight me front, and more on the, karma, learning, analyzing. Think Sun Tzu's Art of War versus, the tribes of Ghoul, right? Kind of vibe. If anyone knows history, they'll understand that. Okay, then we have the Clan Silvertooth. These guys are known for making, like, metal jaw shit. You guys remember, like, the orcs in 40k, right? Warhammer 40k orc type vibes. War. Yeah, so think the, like, metal jaw type shit, but not actually replacing jaws, just, like, actually, building, like, jewelry and things that work into their teeth that give them, like, bite attack, basically. I remember we talked about.
Yeah, I imagine they would have their own kinds of
we got a hydrate and a posture check too. Okay, I'll hydrate with actual water. Don't worry, I've got 2 drinks.
I will hydrate too.
Thank you very much. And then I'm gonna dehydrate with alcohol. Okay, so it's only wine. Okay, so yes, so they like have that kind of vibe, about them. It's a status thing, it's a strength thing, it's an extra bonus attack thing. Because, if both your hands are holding a weapon, why not make your jaw a weapon too, War never changes. Exactly, Griff. Also, welcome in, Griff. Oh, we got a dad joke. We'll take a real quick moment in a second to tell the dad joke once we get after this last clan. And our final clan, Clan Bogrend, are honestly my favourite, I think, actually. So we talked about them having this kind of designed warfare where they essentially use the bog and, the marshland around them to hide in the shallows and stuff, or even underwater, and grip people and drag them down and drown them. And that's like the ambush. Yeah. They're the guerrilla fighters of this zone, and that's insane. And they're really cool.
Basically. Yeah.
So that's a quick rundown on what each of our clans are. We're now going to take a quick break from our friend Griff here to tell a dad joke. Okay, Griff, throw it at me. What we got? What do you get when you crossbreed a dinosaur with a lemon?
A dinosaur.
That's amazing, Griff. A dinosaur. I like that.
I like
pretty
it.
Good.
He's okay.
Pretty good. Mer people. They're not quite mer people. Like, they obviously still have to breathe, but they can hold their breath for, like, a little bit longer maybe than others, and they're kind of, like, just really good at using the shallows and, basically acting like crocodiles, with just their eyes above the water, waiting
I do
patiently.
I think something to point as well is we have discussed some of this stuff previously, and if we have changed some of the lore now, we're kind of just working off of memory. We haven't
100%.
really reviewed anything. So if we said something that contradicts a previous stream, no, we didn't.
Yeah, what are you talking about? We're gonna gaslight you. I'm joking.
No, if we did say something contradicting it, right now we're canonizing things. At the time, nothing was canon. This would be the process of canonization, so if we change some stuff around, it is okay.
Especially as the rest of the world has developed, some things we've had to change
Absolutely.
just to fit in better with what we now know further down the line, It's been quite important for us to make those distinctions and just kind of small changes, nothing major, nothing crazy. But yeah, so if there's any differences, just don't suddenly go, actually, no, we're working on it. This is a fluid process. As everyone who's creative knows, especially in creative writing, you can't get too stuck in on things because things are going to change. Things are going to have to flow a little bit. You're going to have to retcon some stuff and rewrite other things, and that's okay.
Absolutely. So with that being said, we built a document. Sane's been good with organizing a document.
First time in my life you've ever said that I've been good at organizing something. That's actually insane.
Listen, we have to mark that as a big thing.
I've done this so teacher-like though. Look at this shit. I've actually
I genuinely think we're interviewing someone for a job. I literally said that. It's kind of how it feels like.
It does a little bit. Place of employ. Who are your previous employers? Right. How long did you work there?
Yeah.
Right. I can't help it.
What's your qualifications?
The manager's coming out at me. I can't help it. Also, Griff says, my karma was you wrote that joke and then I ended up with 90 seconds of ads. No. Oh, that's rough. We love it, Griff, don't worry. And Ghost is now shot back with their own dad joke. Some police officers found a hole in the ground, and they said they were looking into it. Brumts. Good job. Okay, so yes, so where we're looking at this, so we worked on the Kamarian people. Last time we did people, right? So we talk about, where's the location? Is it an inn? Is it a market square? Is it a what? Who's there? What's the vibe?
Yes.
What's the purpose of that structure or that position of power or that whatever? And then who in fact is in that position of power? Who works in that place? Who does what? So please excuse, yes, my very teaching lesson plan / interviewer way of writing the example out like this. But that is essentially what we're looking for. Yeah. Okay.
As far as actual employment goes, in the troll society, we have outlined 2 big professions. Nothing says it can't change, but right now we have 2: the water scrapers and the mist walkers. The water scrapers being the ship, the sort of boat navigators, as to say. The previously mentioned specialized ships or boats, I should say, that use the paddles to scrape along the seabed, the waterbed, and is used as basically just the taxi drivers of the
yeah, it's
marshes.
safer to get on one of their boats and travel from one place to another than it is to try and get there on foot, given how many deep and shallow water divides you're going to get stuck in. Basically, the inspiration for these actually came from Venice, where you get the gondola guys who push just a stick along the base of the canals to get around places. That's the vibe. They use these special poles and designed boats, obviously very much more, less flashy and showy, more practical, I'd imagine.
Absolutely. They're very, very practical for hunting as well, and they're very fast on that. So if you were to come across something like that in the marshes, you'd probably be, before you see it, you'd probably be gone already. In a sense, that's kind of the vibes of them. Which kind of complements the following professions, which are the mist walkers. Now, the Tempest marshes are naturally humid, and there is a fog that builds due to humidity. It's mainly due to the rain and the buildup of moisture and heat that create this constantly bog-like atmosphere.
Landscape.
Yeah. So you have the Mistwalkers, who are the memory, the environmental memory comes into play here. These trolls are the footmen of the marshes.
Mm-hmm.
They know the land layout. They are swift on their feet. They walk through the mist, as the profession name implies, and are many things. They are both warrior, scavenger,
Scout,
farmer,
everything.
Scouts, everything. Now, obviously, due to the environment that they're in, there isn't a lot of farming that goes on, so they're maybe fishermen.
Fishermen, foragers, hunters.
Hunters, yeah.
We know there's a lot of mushrooms in this area and things like that. Like some edible, some not.
Giant mushrooms in the waters.
Literal gild mushrooms.
Giant.
It's like, didn't know the guy called Gild was living in a mushroom. No, giant mushrooms in the waterways isn't everything. Yeah. So there's a lot of. I think they're like me. I can't speak today. Mainly a foraging community / civilization with some hunting thrown in there as well. Definitely some fishing. I imagine more like spear fishing though than like fishing rod fishing. You know, you get me?
Yeah,
Get the kind of vibe I mean.
We also have developed, going back to like previous streams, we've developed fauna as well, and there was a lot of like edible mushrooms and stuff that is being salvaged by these trolls as well, for everything from medical purposes to dietary reasons. And that's some of the other things that these Mistwalkers do, is they collect these things. There is also people who, as we've discussed, there's some strong wood types in these areas, so there's probably going to be some type of a lumber processing happening that's like very, very rough given their primitive nature.
100%, like tree stumps being left everywhere, you know? It's not going to be...
Tree stumps.
Which is perfect for mushrooms to grow on, so really it just builds the ecosystem more.
Indeed. It is kind of complementary to their living circumstances. So, that all being said, let's actually talk about the people. What type of structure does each of the clans have?
I mean, obviously we need a clan leader for each of them. Right,
yeah.
Someone who's in charge, someone who's the voice. Potentially each clan might have a slightly more rocky relationship with their clan leader or a different way to become it, but let's just think basics for now. Every single one of them will in fact have a clan head or clan leader. So we'll need to think about that. They'll probably also have some kind of structure, hierarchical structure for leadership. Like maybe chieftains or war chieftains or something similar to that regard, if we're thinking barbaric tribes kind of vibes. You know, to control some of the other structures. There might be one who's, maybe there's a leader of the home. Like we haven't really talked about, do they have any kind of religious inclinations or spiritual inclinations? We didn't even talk about that yet. We have a lot to figure out, actually. In the meantime, Griff, your dad jokes have been incredible. I just want to note this real quick. I just want to take a second. And yes, this world does have gondola drivers in this area.
Basically, yeah.
So, yeah. What if there was a living mushroom that was like a fish but made out of fungus? I fucking love that idea. In fact, can you quickly note that down in the fauna or flora? Fauna document for me? We'll come to that next time. We could potentially do the next stream on flora or fauna in this area. That could be kind of cool. Seeing as we're doing these sets of 3 now, people, flora, fauna, or people, fauna, flora, we could just keep going cycling around like that in different areas. Could be kind of fun if you guys are into it, but we'll discuss that in polls at some point. So the clans are like the clans in Black Panther, then one is the leader and the rest of the council. Not exactly. So they're all independent entities. There's no singular leader. They all kind of help each other out and work together in a limited capacity because they understand the need to work together for survival, but it's a very give and take relationship. So there is probably still tension between the clans. There's probably infighting. There's probably the occasional skirmish against one another if they think that they're going weak or something. Because every clan individually has a leader. And they're the one who's like the face of it, you know.
Have previously discussed totems being a point of worship-ish in a way. As far as like religion goes, I don't think these guys are
more shamanistic than
very shamanistic, very, very sort of complementary to marshes.
Yeah, so we need a
No.
shaman then for every place. Perfect. There's one.
Yeah, which I think this kind of plays well into the Jacarek. I think an idea that I have that I want to hear people's thoughts on is to do a mirror to shamans, because we kind of discussed shamans being more of a Jacarek thing, and there's nothing to say that you can't have shamans here too. But maybe to distinguish the two as to why would they clash. What do we think about some kind of like mirror to a shaman in like not necessarily like, I don't know, like a sorcerer or something, but like more so like you know how you have like witches? They're technically, obviously not in our world we have witches do other things, but in something in that sense, you know, you have a shaman. What else works as a shaman? Like, because we have druids, we have witches, we have druids, we have shamans.
In the Jacarek ones, yeah. So what can we call them? That's a good question. What can we call them? Something to do with, like, are they more on the, like, spirits, like ancestral spirits side of things, or like nature spirits side of things, or...
The Jacarek themselves worship the land. They worship Sesame.
We could do these guys as being more like ancestral spirits, as in like almost like worshipping their dead fallen chiefs and soldiers and things. Could work.
We have expanded on the death domain a little bit through the emerald. What are they called? Emerald plains. Yeah, thank you.
Eternal plains. You're close.
Eternal plains.
We're getting there. You know what we said about memory? It's hazy, but it's fine.
Speaking of memory, I think that actually complements their memory really well. Maybe the ancestral spirits being, or like the ancestors of in this type of.
We could just call them speakers instead of shamans, like they speak to the spirits.
Yeah. I like that idea.
Or spirit speakers, or I don't know. Anyone got a better idea? Spirit speakers kind of makes sense to my brain. I just like alliteration. One massive gang war then, and land grab. Yeah, kinda. I mean, it's kind of a bit
basically
like that.
Yeah. That's better to describe it as.
You guys can see this a bit better. Oh, too much. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's take this and run with it for now. Okay, so we need a clan leader.
Would be a spiritual leader then?
I think not necessarily. I think like maybe some of them the spiritual leader and the clan leader are the same thing, but I think in this it's going to be more like you have the clan leader who's like the voice and face of everything. They have a spirit speaker who's kind of with them, and then war chiefs who are with them as well. And it's almost like they help support the clan leader. Does that kind of make sense? You could just say they fell out generations ago and no one really knows why they dislike each other. They've just been brought up to be against each other. Honestly, quite possible that's the case as well. Because I feel like they aren't that dissimilar. Like, they both respect nature in different ways. They both, like, you know, live in kind of similar ways.
The actual conflict with the Jacarek is more nuanced. I'd say internal conflicts as far as, like, between the troll clans.
Is more common, now. It's more modern.
Yeah. That, there probably is some conflict there too, occasionally. But there's nothing to say that, you know, if something happens, and dependent on the clan, it is relevant, sort of, in that sense. So I'm trying to find Tempest Marshes, there it is.
Do we want to call them clan leaders? I don't feel like that's a weird way of wording it. There's got to be better words.
What are you looking for?
Like, instead of just calling them a clan leader, what title should we give them?
Chief.
Then we can't call them war chiefs who work with them, can we?
Wait, you mean the...
Yeah, okay, they're called chiefs.
Chief, I think, is good. Why is there a difference between a clan leader and a war chief?
Well, I was thinking they probably have some kind of support from, like, warriors or something. You know what I mean? Like maybe some individuals. That maybe could work out, you know, to help them keep control and shit. Like heroes almost vibes. Not literally, but you know what I mean.
Champions, yeah. They can have champions.
We can't call them champions because champions are a religious thing.
Yeah.
See the problem we put ourselves in because we've already got so many words in this world already.
Heroes, I suppose, or something like that.
How about war bearers? Anyone? No?
No, I'm just thinking, due to the...
Because I feel like they're not necessarily, like, currently fighting ones. Maybe they're older warriors who have, like, the respect, you know?
Yeah. No, I'm just thinking, because there is a big war culture with orcs. I'm just trying not to overlap them too much.
I don't think it's the same war culture at all, though. Like, for these guys, it's more about the land grab and the strength and the territory and the whatever, which isn't very well thought through. It's not very sensible or smart or intelligent or in any way it makes sense for war. Whereas, you know, like, the orcs have more of that well thought through, like, you know, actual, like, reasons, I guess. I'm just thinking if they put, like, a power to the spirits of those dead warriors who've died, you know? I feel like it kind of makes sense that they'd have some kind of, like, old warriors who could maybe advise the clan leaders, you know? The chiefs.
Yeah, I agree.
Wait, what about, like, instead of war then, what if we did? I don't know. Nope, didn't work.
What were you thinking?
No, I was thinking, yeah, it's stupid.
Okay.
My brain went there and then gave up. It gave up halfway through the word.
Does everyone in chat have any ideas?
The Great Scuffle? That has to be something. Can we make a tepi? Wait, hold on. Sorry, Griff just gave me a really good idea. It's not for this area. Can we make, like, a historic event called the Great Scuffle that happened somewhere in the Valley of the Unseen that was just simply two people disagreeing on how to make a berry pie?
I can write that down.
Because that would be so funny, and calling it the Great Scuffle is such a Teppywig thing to do.
I'll write it down.
Thank you. And thank you, Griff. My brain's so ADHD tonight. I apologize, everyone. I'm not feeling 100% this evening. So I'm not fully with it.
Scar's Peaks. Everything's in the Scar's Peaks document, right?
Yeah, because I never bothered separating anything.
No, we had separation and we combined things.
Oh, yeah.
I figured.
And then separated some things again, for some reason. It's fine. Okay, so the clan leaders are called chiefs. The shamans are called spirit speakers. Like old warrior advisors need a name.
My brain keeps going towards elders, but elders can be so many things.
Is it the wine bringing out the spice burn or just the busy week? I've literally, this is a glass of wine that I'm drinking it right now. It's not even a medium glass of wine, so it's definitely not the brain. And I've not been feeling 100% recently, Griff, that's all. Been getting quite lightheaded sometimes for no reasons, which is really great. I've just been really busy. I have been really busy. So, I'm all good though. I'm fine, don't you worry. It just means my brain's very scattered at the moment. It's kind of hard for me to pull cohesive thoughts together. And I used all that energy earlier tutoring someone in essay writing and English literature. You know. Which is incredibly boring. I've drank like shit tons of water today, so I don't think it's water. I've been drinking loads of water recently. I figured it out. It's all good. It's all good. It could be that I've changed the meds, the amount I'm taking of certain meds, so it could be that. So we just vibing. We vibing. We'll get through it. Won't we, Effect? We'll all get through everything.
Absolutely.
We're strong and capable folks. Kind of. We share a brain cell, so really only one of us is strong and capable at any given time. Speaking of the brain cell, is Flux still in chat, and do you have it? I think he's making food, so he might be paying attention. But I certainly don't have the brain cell today. Do you have the brain cell today, Effect?
I think so.
You think so? Okay. Let's come back to the old warrior advisors in a bit. Let's think of who the clan Rotmore chief is. Rotmore being, like we said, the the most kind of aggressive, the most antagonistic clan of this region. What kind of personality do they have? What kind of attitude do they have? What kind of role do they play? Challenges do they face, you know?
Good question. Let me think for a moment. Because I'm kind of imagining... Again, they are... Well, let's briefly just... So for us to, like, reset a little bit. Because we've struggled with a few things. We previously talked about... in an old era of trolls, when they were a bit more organized, correct?
Yes.
And they were still barbaric, they were still sort of primitively, like, inspired, I guess, but with more structure back then. A lot more what you would expect, like, fantasy orcs to be. I think is the best way to kind of describe that. Or like the Warhammer orcs, especially. But then, due to what happened historically, there was going to be a semblance of these people want to return to the old ways. I think is kind of the motivation we want to give these guys.
Oh my god, they're America? Sorry. Did not make that joke. But yes.
I don't think that works for America.
Yeah, it fucking does. You know what I'm saying? They want to go back to slavery and shit. It's basically the old ways for them.
Anyway, it's relevant right now. The old ways being the back to the, like, old empire, you know, the Black Kingdom type of vibes.
Okay.
If anyone knows Conan lore. But yeah, so these people, I think, their main motivation is very fundamentalist. I think that's kind of a good description to put on fundamentalist. And
it's like you have that job because you are good at that job. That's it. You're good at something, you do it, and that's it. Like, because we need that, and that's what gives you value in society, is your ability to do things.
Yeah. Fundamentalist, utilitarian, and they aspire to return to the old ways of greatness, type of deal. Whereas a lot of the other clans have accepted the reality of the situation, they still have aspirations to be great, but are more willing to adapt, versus these guys forcefully apply the old traditions to a new age. Does that make sense?
I like that.
I think that describes these guys the best. And I guess the thing that popped into my head is Negan from The Walking Dead.
Are we pulling out all the references today? Okay, I'm with you.
You know the strong rule type of deal. That's kind of the vibe.
Like, you're probably not gonna like him at first, but
he, like, the leader of these guys, is probably way more intelligent than people seem to think. He's absolutely brutal. We know what Negan did in the show. I'm not gonna spoil it, but people who haven't seen it, incredibly like impressive and powerful man. And the things that they do to write him in the story, they have done some good choices to make him really hateable. to the point that like he's practically unredeemable.
Yeah.
Even though obviously stuff happens in the Walking Dead, whatever. But that's kind of the vibes I'm thinking.
I think I like that. I like that comparison. Absolutely. So it's kind of like brutal leader, way more intelligent than people give them credit for. Got to be quite charismatic as well for that.
Charismatic, yeah. Tyrannical, charismatic, yeah. Absolutely.
A charismatic tyrant.
Yeah.
Basically.
Dictator.
Negan is a really good character. True. Bobby and Griff agreeing with you in chat right there.
Yeah.
Okay, I like this vibe. Okay, what are we thinking about naming conventions for these guys?
Well, the clan names are based on last names or like vanity names, right? So I'm thinking first names only.
Yeah, and maybe like only the chief gets to take a last name and they get to take the clan name as their name or something.
Yeah, everyone is like, for example, everyone in clan Rockmore is this Rockmore, that Rockmore, this Rockmore.
And it's a way to distinguish where they're from. Yeah, I like that vibe.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Bobby was a great leader name. I mean...
We can make a Bobby.
I actually kind of like a Bobby vibe.
It works for a troll name.
It does. I'm not sure about leader name. I want a vicious name, but Bobby does actually kind of work as a vicious name. Same. I'm sorry, Bobby. Everyone is Negan? No. Bulbu to me sounds like a forager's name.
I mean, yeah.
Because like plant bulbs, right? They're like grow plants. So to me it like actually kind of sounds like a forager's name.
Maybe something like Baloo.
Baloo? Like the bear? Like the bear Baloo?
I don't know. What is there a thing?
Yeah, like Baloo bear is a thing, right? Baloo is the bear in
Oh yeah, the Jungle Book.
Yeah, in the Jungle Book. That's the one. I was like trying really hard to think. Thank you, Bobby. Yeah.
Are we going for Hindi then? Because Baloo is Hindi for bear.
Oh, is that really what it is? Oh, is that why they're called that?
That's why he's called Baloo.
Oh my god, I'm learning so much today. Okay, that's kind of funny.
Oh my god.
Baloo is quite smart and able to use people together to use people together what they want. Yeah. Together they want. Yeah.
What's the name of the tiger?
Yeah, see, Bobby, we learning today, Bobby. This is an educational stream. Okay.
Very, very.
Who knew we could learn about the Jungle Book's Hindi name basis in a Colabria creative writing stream?
Absolutely. Oh, Shah Khan. Yeah. So
that's really funny.
What are we thinking of using the like double letter thing? Like I know obviously Baloo is
maybe not that one,
idea.
but I like the double letter idea. I think fairly simplistic
thing.
names would work as well, given that they are more of like a fundamentalist society. Like they're very they're kind of far back, right, in time compared to a lot of the other ones.
What about Ghoul, like written like this, Ghoul, like as a leader name?
Oh,
Ghoul.
like Ghoul.
Yeah.
Ghoul Rotmore. I mean, that is pretty good. I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
And is Ghoul's a guy or a girl or a non-binary pal or a nothing? I don't know.
Boo. Boo.
I'm sorry, wait. I am making a forager called Bobu. Give me a sec.
Oh, boo. I love that.
That's not his about foragers.
Arcala is... Akela. Ooh.
Do we want Bulbu or Bulbu?
Bulbu.
Boo. I think W at the end. You know?
At the end, yeah. Look, Mom, famous. Yeah, Bobo, you are.
We've named other people using like names that are similar to their names, but not quite, that Lee came up with.
Flux is a god.
Flux is literally a god. Yeah, this is actually so true.
It's great. What about
Akela? Ooh, I like Akela. Should we call the shaman spirit advisor Akela? I fucking like that name, man. That's a good name.
What about grief? What do you think about that? Grief, like to grief something. Not linked to Saint Grief.
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 Is this where I appear in the thing?
Yeah, it's just basically you, but. Oh.
If we're doing the double letter thing, I'll do Akela, but with double A on the end.
Sounds good.
Alexis a god and I'm just a forager. Sorry. No. Oh no.
It's funny because effect it has already 2 letters.
Mm-hmm. We could take my actual name or your actual name and mess with it, but I'm sure.
True. I mean, yeah. I mean, we already did one of the druid. One of the druid houses.
Is your name
backwards.
but backwards? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, and it still makes me laugh every time I see it.
You didn't even clock it initially.
I didn't clock it initially at all. You actually had to point it out to me, and I was like so disappointed in myself for not realizing when you pointed it out to me. For anyone who hasn't checked out the website and therefore know affect his name, go have fun with that. Go find the druid clan whose name is literally his name backwards.
Yeah, it's great.
It's a good laugh.
But no, this is I like these vibes. I like the ideas here.
Okay, so if the Rotmore Chief is Negan-esque, charismatic tyrant, okay?
Yes.
Ghoul. And we're saying that they're male, yeah?
Yeah, but I think that works.
We can add additional info about them later. So we're saying the spirit speaker. Ooh. Let's not shorten that properly.
Do we want to make you the spirit speaker?
No, I like Griff's name Akela.
Okay.
Although Griff actually thinks that should be a leader name somewhere, so let's see where we can fit them. That could be the Mountain Fang.
Mountain Fang, yeah, Mountain Fang.
Mountain Fang might work. Kind of leaning towards the mountain. Nope, English. Mountain Fang. One being called that.
I like it.
Is Akela a male or a female? Or a non-binary person? Or what's the vibe? What vibe are we going for?
Strikes me as feminine. But fiction character.
In Kipling's stories?
Really?
In the Jungle Book?
He's the leader of the Sioni pack of Indian wolves. Presides over the pack's council. What? Why is there such a... Oh. Wait, really?
I'm learning so much today.
I didn't know that was the name.
I am learning so much today.
Boogaloo.
Jungle Book 2 Electric Boogaloo, goddammit.
That's a name.
Mm-hmm.
Boog.
In that case, I'm okay with them being a Mountain Fang one because it's wise, you know?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, what about our spirit speaker? What's our spirit speaker like? Knowing that spirit speakers are essentially shamans and they put great kind of power into the kind of, not worship, but the speaking with the ancestral dead. Like dead warriors, dead whatever, you know? And they make totems and things. Ooh, Naru. Nar. Oh, Nar.
Nar.
Oh, Nar.
Oh, Nar.
I fucking ruined that one straight away, I'm so sorry. I like it though, Naru's good.
Yeah.
And what are they like as a person? What's their vibe?
I imagine that to be feminine.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe soft-spoken, a bit of a... like whispery. You know those like... almost Norse? You know those like dancing Norse sort of druids?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of the vibe I'm getting, you know, a lot of face paint.
Okay.
Rituals. Incense, maybe.
Should we say that each spirit speaker has a slightly different face paint thing they do that identifies them from one another?
Yeah, maybe like clan-based sort of spirits. Just like the maybe like inspired by the totems.
I like that.
You know, there's just some like consistency there, especially during like identity is a big thing.
Oh,
Especially like I really like that idea.
That doesn't look like how it's spelled totem.
Each clan having its own spirit animal. Maybe. We kind of more went towards like ancestral spirits than animal spirits, but I don't see an issue with necessarily with having animal spirits on top of this. We did already establish some of the animals of the Tempest Marshes. We have things like drogues, beldens, rock leeches.
Yeah, that have come up from the primal forest and also live in this area. Yeah.
Yeah, we also have small octopi type creatures that yoink prey into the water with their arms.
Oh, why did we make so many horror fucking story animals in this article?
I mean, the marshes are one of the most brutal areas we've made.
Yeah, they are the most brutal area that we made.
Yeah.
You're just brain dumping? Bro, brain dump as much as you like. We love a good brain dump in chat. On non-inflammatory topics.
I like the idea of two brothers, Koba and Bobu, being two foragers.
Oh my god, yes, absolutely. Wait, spell.
What do you think?
Bob, Koba and Bob. Bobu, did you know you have a brother? Are they twins?
Bobu.
Can we make them twins?
Do you want to make them twins?
I want to make them twins so much.
Make them twins.
Bobu, how do you want your troll forager to act? What kind of vibe do you want your troll forager to have? Give us like an idea of what kind of attitude, what kind of, habits, tendencies you think your troll your troll spirit animal might have. It's a bit like Romulus and Remus, yeah. Koba and Bobu.
Yeah.
Stoner hippie type, oh my god.
Stoner hippie, oh no!
I kind of vibe with it. I mean, can you imagine going out and foraging mushrooms? There's definitely going to be at least a couple of drug mushrooms out there, you know what I mean? Like 100%.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I think, please want I mean, I hate to say it, but I think Bobu just established which one is the one that's not necessarily the intelligent one.
Oh, just having... Oh, that's funny. Ronnie and Reggie. Ray. I'll be the one thick as a plank too. Okay. I like this.
Okay, what do we think of this? Okay, Bobu loves being out in the wilds, eating mushrooms with various effects for the highs whilst foraging.
Oh no.
Let's use some correct punctuation here. Where Koba is more controlled and intelligent and focused on getting what the clan needs. Without distractions. Is this like one of those situations where like it's a miracle Bobu hasn't died yet? like the only reason he's not like died while being high out in the fucking marshes is because Koba just like keeps stopping him from wandering into the open mouth of like predators.
Google Eats. You know, I had... Well, Flux, I read your thing, but I had my mouse over your message, so I read random as ramen.
Bolbu eats all the ramen shit. Yeah.
I mean, we do have that spaghetti moss. That can
We
be the
do in this
ramen.
region. Yeah, that's true. Actually, we do.
Spaghetti moss ramen.
Forager only has
well.
one R in the middle. Thank you. It's not correcting me and it's concerning me.
It's not. It's correcting me. What?
Oh, I spelled it correctly here. I just didn't spell it correctly up there.
Oh, this is amazing.
Thank you for the correction there, though, Bolbu.
Bobu and
Bolbu and Koba are now my favorite characters in the world so far. It's kind of crazy. And can you imagine, like, if you're running a game in this area, and like your party have like stumbled into the marshes, you know, and they're trying to find something or someone in the marshes or something like that, and the first interaction they have with the trolls is stumbling upon Koba and Bolbu. And it's because Bolbu just accidentally walked straight into your camp at night or something. And he's just like, oh, there's fire, and like completely unaware of the danger they could have just walked into.
Remember, spatial memory, right?
Like, especially as, like, you know, these guys are, like, the most aggressive clan, and they have the most, like, passive foragers. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Like, Koba's ready to kill anything that moves, and Bolbu's just trying to make friends because he's high.
He wants to stalk the rabbit. Wait, does Bobu speak with a ubu thing? Stalk the rabbit?
Or a lisp. No,
Lisp.
No. Lisp. The party wakes up to a random troll poking their fire stain, saying ow repeatedly.
It's a random encounter. Can we make that a random encounter table?
I will fully make that. Can you note that down in the Tempest document? Sorry, yeah, in the Marshes document, that's a potential random encounter. The party comes across with Bolbu.
I'll do that.
And then it could launch like an accidental mini quest to help Bolbu find his way home because he had accidentally wandered too far away from his brother. Mini quest active. Bolbu has to wear a bell. So Koba knows where he is. If they try to start a fight, Koba joins in. Yeah, and it's like TPK situation, I'm joking, like it's a dangerous fight. But otherwise it's a quest to find Koba and return home. Yeah, side quest, return to Koba.
This by returning Bobu back, it indirectly raises the reputation with Clan Rotmore.
Yeah, literally, Clan Rotmore will remember this.
Yeah. It either makes them happy or sad because Bobu's back.
Like, some of them actually inadvertently hate you more because they were hoping to take on, and then others are like really happy because he's just a little guy. Oh my god. It's fucking crazy. Alright, any other character ideas, guys?
This is amazing.
So we have
How
the
does this
chief.
happen?
We have the spirit speaker. We have some really fun foragers for this clan. What about some warriors? Can we think of any warriors, guys? There are no wrong answers here, guys. Remember that as well. The new Justin Timberlake song, we're bringing Bolbu back.
Fallen leaf. What about a fallen leaf?
So it's so funny. Warriors of Clan Rotmore.
What about someone who's like Name of a warrior. Fallen leaf.
We're going for like naming convention wise. Maybe we should explain that a little.
Yes.
Relatively simplistic names with double letters in them, generally speaking. No last names. The last name they take is the name of their clan. So, for example, this would be Bulbu Rotmore and Cobber Rotmore. Wugga. Wugga. Kind of like that. Alright, we're making it. What is Wugga like, and what is their gender identification, and
What is Wugga?
vibe? What is a Wugga? You could have a bunch of thieves in the clan and call them tea leaves. Wugga is.
Wugga is.
Wugga grumpy. Does Wugga speak like that?
Does he use a club? Wugga does.
I'm gonna put Wugga is a grumpy old warrior, a few words. I think that about sums it up. They refer to themselves in third person.
Oh my god. Do we just make it like non-binary just for fun?
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Because Wugga cannot be contained to a binary of gender.
Hodor. Who's Hodor? Am I missing something?
No, this is basically Hodor. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, it is basically Hodor. Does he keep repeating his name as he walks around, so it makes a Pac-Man sound, kinda?
Paka! Paka is a nice name.
God,
I haven't seen Game of Thrones.
Hodor? Paka's a nice name. Okay, let's do that as well. What do they like, Effect? Who are they? What do they like? Talk to me.
I'd say a feminine warrior who maybe dual wields weaponry.
Age-wise, like old warrior, young warrior, like current
Young.
warrior, young.
Young. Gladiatorial, I'd say. Performative. Specializes in like striking from trees.
Ooh,
That's it.
I like that, okay. Striking from the high ground.
Ah.
Oh man.
Rhymes with Benjobi.
Fuck it, I'm putting it and high ground.
Nice.
Xena warrior. Yeah. Yep. I like that vibe. That's a good vibe. Okay, what other vicious warriors does this clan have? Knowing that this is like the antagonistic clan of the region, right? We have Hodor, basically, and we have the Xena warrior, basically. What else have we got going on here? You're surely a warrior princess. Unfortunately, there are no princesses and princes in this land. Only those who live and those who die.
Who want to make it as great warriors? Huntress. Ooh, like a huntress type of character.
Dead by Daylight?
Like from Dead by Daylight?
Mommy,
Because I'm down.
Mommy,
I'm down.
what?
making a troll huntress would be sick.
Oh my god, yeah, we 100% need a huntress. I wouldn't really put that under foragers, that would be hunters, so...
That would be hunt. DC's huntress. I'm familiar with that huntress.
DC's huntress. Okay, so who is this
Ooh.
huntress? What is their name? What's their vibe?
she's an ex-bad girl.
An ex
In DC.
person?
No. Like she used to be bad girl in DC.
Oh, okay. I'm learning. More things every day. They just go by the Huntress, yeah, but what's their actual name? And what's their hunting tactics? Are they like a silent killer type vibe? Like, silent stalker? Or are they just like so fucking brutal that everyone knows who they are? What's their vibe? Mula? I like that. Hubba?
Hubba.
Hubba. Hubba the Huntress.
Hubba the Huntress.
I'm noticing most of these end with A's or U's. But that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh no, we got an L as well. Yeah, what's their hunting style?
Hubba bubba. Hubba bubba.
Wait, isn't a Hubba Bubba like a chewing gum or bubble gum brand or something?
It is. Spear and net. Ooh, I like that.
Ooh. So more on the physically strong, less stalkery, more like fucking brutal side of things.
Bubble gum. Barney, did you?
Barna perked up at hearing bubblegum now. Welcome back, Barna, if you've indeed been gone. We need a crossbow killer. Is that a Birds of Prey reference right there? Known to use net traps, okay. Huntress is the crossbow killer. Yeah. No, that's what I mean, but it's Birds of Prey references, because that's the whole thing. Of it's like, the crossbow killer's at it again. I'm the Huntress. Is that the crossbow killer? I give up. Yeah. Great film, that, honestly. Great film. Anyone else got any character ideas to throw at us today? We might end this soon, to be fair, if this is a natural place, but...
Posting an idea that I wrote down so that everyone can see.
Oh, go, for sure.
It's basically a spirit guide for the Mountain Fang clan called Kos. And the interesting part about the spirit guides of the Mountain Fang are that they have their mouths sewn shut. They do a vow silent. So they meditate when they invoke the ancestors. They're really like in tune with the dreamscape. What do you think?
I'm liking it.
Something like a seer, yeah. That's kind of what the shamans are. They're kind of like ancestral, guardian barbarians type of vibe, right? But just that this one in particular, the style of invocation of the ancestors is through meditation. In particular, like speakers to the ancestors. That's kind of all of them. Okay.
One of the mountain spirit folk are one with the trees and purely work off nope. Can't speak.
reconvene.
Help. Thank you. I know a lot and can hide away in the trees, but like, oh, so like the vehicle, like, yeah. I mean, the bog rend so far are the more like hide and murder people through the floor vibe. But the silent thing could definitely make Mountain Fang have some serious assassin vibes, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And how that kind of like, yeah, hiding in the trees, blending in, literally unable to speak and break their cover, you know?
God, imagine seeing that. Just mouth sewn shut.
Like, imagine just entering part of the marsh and you just suddenly, like, all around you in the trees, like, surrounding you, they just step out and it's just a whole bunch of them with their mouths sewn shut staring at you. Fucking terrifying.
Like Drax. He stands so still.
Master hiders, and they can learn everything from by being unnoticeable. But when it comes to actually moving, so if they're standing still, they're fine, but if they start moving... I kind of like that. Okay.
I do like
a
the
note
idea.
under here.
Yeah. Like Wade from X-Men. Yeah, the Deadpool that we don't talk about.
I can't wait to make some characters like this. So basically, when they're standing still, it's really hard to see them, but when they start moving, yeah, they're noticeable.
Nice.
But yeah, silent assassins, that's actually terrifying. Again, like, can you imagine? Oh, man. Like, your party's packing up camp or something from a night. Then you look up and they're all just emerging from the trees, like fucking mouths sewn shut, coming for you. That's actually horrifying.
Yeah.
Sort of Robin Hood's merry men, sort of sleight of hand of masters of stealth and great at reconnaissance. I like the idea as well because there's the spirit speakers, they're like learning and talking with the ancestors as well, and the idea that they've learned all of this stuff from the ancestors or from old techniques of war, and that they're just listening all the time, right? And just moving around quietly, silently listening, and everyone's like, oh, they're listening to the ancestors or whatever. That's kind of cool.
Griff is posing the idea of like Robin Hood-esque. I'm guessing you mean like altruistic in the way that Robin Hood was, where they're actually quite chill. I mean, yeah, the Mountain Fang we did say are probably the most protagonistic of our clans, so it does work.
They're the protagonists. Rotmore are the antagonists.
Yeah, as far as like the zone goes, yeah.
Oh, them? Yeah, man. They listen to the voices in their heads. Don't mind them. Exactly, Cam. There's an option where there is a clan who gets along with everyone, so they know everything going on, and they work with people and are liked by them. To be fair, Mountain Fang could kind of be that, like, kinda. Although people might just be scared of their silent assassins, maybe, and that's why they all are like, yeah, we get on with you, and we respect you.
That works more, I think.
Yeah. So, like, all clans respect Mountain Fang. Most say it's respect, like, but most say it's because they, like, they're, like, think they're intelligent, but actually it's because they're terrified of their assassins. Oh, thank you for changing it. This is the joy of using this format, is I can just kind of like get effect to change things as we go and add things as we go. Are you actually adding the cabooses thing in there?
Why not?
Oh man, that's actually kind of funny. I like that.
Something like that. Please.
I like it.
Huge quote. Yep.
Absolutely brilliant quote, Cam. I can imagine a Kamarian saying that. Like a Kamarian who's like been there before and is like trying to take others up there to like take from the wild or something because there's valuable shit up there to sell. You know, like trying to forage for something valuable. And like they can see them in the trees and stuff, like someone succeeded on an awareness check and saw them in the trees and they're like, oh fuck, what's that? And then this guy just goes, yeah, them, yeah man, they listen to the voices in their heads, don't mind them.
5 minutes later, the guy died.
Yeah, 5 minutes later, fucking the whole group's dead. Famous last words.
Yeah. Famous last words unspoken.
Your mistake was thinking they were harmless.
Yeah, man. Super fuck. I'm not gonna add that quote.
Did you hear about the goblin that got his left arm and left leg cut off? Well, now he's alright. Fuck's sake, man. Griff's on it with the jokes today, as always. Always appreciated. Give us some levity? No. Yes, levity.
What are you trying to say?
Gives us some levity from the dark shit we write, you know? The jokes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Is the word right?
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay, thanks.
I like what we've done with like it's both fear and respect that's kind of driving these.
Because they all respect strength.
They all, yeah.
But the respect for Mountain Fang isn't of strength, it's of fear of assassination. It's a strength of a different kind. It's a strength of their intelligence, not the strength of their actual warriors.
Ooh, a type of healer like sages. Yeah, I can see that.
I can definitely see that. Like like apothecary almost vibes.
Here's a suggestion, Cam. What do you think about making the blight grip healers aside from ambush warriors?
Oh, I like that. Oh no, the blight grip aren't the ambush warriors. The other ones are. Blight grip are the poisons, Bogrend are the ambush ones. But the blight grip being poisoners, it makes sense that they might have some kind of apothecary-esque healing vibes, you know?
Yeah, what do you think?
And throw some down in with mud and grubs, yeah.
Yeah. That'd be good. Making them like a healer poison work. Apothecary kind of plan.
I've put act as apothecary. That's ignore. Apothecarians in a very outdated medicine sense, like leeches and mud being rubbed on a wound type vibe, but somehow it works.
I like it. Imagine being healed by something that has blight in the name. Tavern.
But I feel like these apothecarians won't just won't just heal people, but they'll also like cause the blights. They'll cause the fucking like awful things to happen too.
Exorcisms are just drilling people's heads. I mean, it's weird.
Yeah, Robin Hood was great, and the idea that no one knew when he died, so the story of Robin Hood lasted for a good few hundred years. Yeah, true, because loads of people just continued on it instead. Do they throw a wee paper towel on the wound as well? That's such a British school thing to do. You like fucking graze the shit out of your leg or something, and you go into the fucking medical room at school, and they just go, just put this wet, damp paper towel on it. It'll be fine. It'll fix everything. You don't need bandages. You don't need plasters. You just need this damp paper towel. Everything will be healed. It's such a fucking British school thing. Maybe that's their specialty. Blight Grip Clan sounds like a clan that is notorious for their healing remedies and unconventional practices in medicine, but somehow they work. Like literally causing infections or warping its people to get a little mad. I like that. But in their madness they are, by all accounts, healed, if that makes sense. Ooh, okay.
Ooh, yeah. I like that. God, this is terrifying. Poison lipstick, but they've like have an antidote for themselves. So when they like kiss someone, you imagine killing someone that way.
Yeah, it's the same vibe though. It's like, yeah, like I'm immune to this shit now, and this has actually healed me. But if I were to do the same thing to you, like my body is my weapon, essentially, which is fucking terrifying. I'm just imagining they put the dirt on that heals it, but put some other wrong sort of plant on there that sends them loopy. Now, well, after a month, it just turns to sepsis.
Sepsis. Just thrombosis or something.
They're like, what, do you want to go fucking crazy like the rest of us, or do you want to die? Like, what's it gonna be?
Tuberculosis.
I know how to fix that. Drink this mud. What?
Drink mud. Ugh.
Like, you know, like that super like yeah, So for example, one of them gets an infected arm. It's rotting. There's no way to actually heal it. Apothecary, in his weird madness, applies herbs, maggots, grubs, and maybe some bark. End of the day, putting mud on an open wound is just gonna make it work. But the apothecary is set in their ways and believes it will work. Is this like Orcs vibes? If they think it's gonna work, it will work.
I guess there's some level of like passive dreaming, like daydreaming. Like their memory is so good they can daydream things to work.
I think maybe they just use combinations of shit that's like all kind of fucking crazy, and definitely not everything is helping, and some of it is 100% making it worse.
But it just doesn't.
But some of it does actually help.
Yeah, but most of the time it doesn't actually work. I like that.
And drives them into some kind of madness. Or what if they just they've found a special way of combining certain things to create a new kind of infection that affects the mind but actually heals the body.
Yeah. A little loopy, yeah.
Like an infection that, like, you know how viruses can, there's actually, like, there's evidence of this. So, okay, I'm gonna go a little bit nerdy for a second. Hear me out, okay? Just stay with me. So you guys know cordyceps, obviously, the thing that inspired The Last of Us, yeah? So there's actually lots of different strains of cordyceps in real life, okay? One of which is actually an antifungal drug. And the way that it works is it actually basically takes root, in a sense, not literally, but hear me out, like in your system, right? And it infects you in a way that then it kills anything else that tries to invade your body. Okay, and there's theories that this is why Ellie's immune in The Last of Us, but that's not something we're going to get into. But it's an actual thing. It's why a certain strain of cordyceps is actually used in real-life medicine today as an antifungal. Because it basically is much less dangerous, and it lowers your immune system, right? Because it destroys some of your white blood cells. However, it's such a strong virus, essentially, like such a strong thing, that it actually kills anything else that tries to get you.
I'm a clicker, I knew it.
Well, like, legitimately,
Yes.
this is one of the actual scientific and medical uses of cordyceps in real life today.
That's very interesting.
And basically, over a course of taking these pills, yeah, your immune system is shot, right? So technically, a cold could make you seriously ill. But at the same time, the strain of cordyceps that is in the medication that you're taking, now it has to be taken consistently, otherwise, you know, it doesn't sustain itself, right? But if you, while you're taking it, it's actually so strong that it kills off anything else that tries to get you. Like chemo, yeah, it's basically a poison that that hurts you in some ways, but then actually kills off anything else that's trying to get into your body. And it's an antifungal drug. It kills off other funguses, right? Specifically. So, I mean, these guys can have something like that, where it's like they have something that technically works. It technically stops things from getting infected. It technically stops things from turning to sepsis. But it gives you a whole different kind of virus. It gives you a whole different kind of infection. And that infection makes you fucking crazy. Fucks up the body, but full on pleases the body. Yeah, it's like both, basically. It's both damaging, certainly mentally, but also physically it actually does technically heal your wounds. Because it stops you from getting other infections. But then it sticks with you. And it causes you to go a little loopy. Like every time you have to take the medication that the apothecaries have made with this, whatever this mystery infection is, yeah, it flushes your body out of the shit that's like negatively infecting you, but it also damages a bit of your brain every time you have it, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like that kind of vibe. I'm just saying, medically speaking, that would kind of make sense. And thank you for coming to my TED Talk on cordyceps.
Thank you for giving us a TED Talk.
Bad body
Also-
feeling good though. Yeah, exactly. Ringo's brr, yeah.
I've written down the concept that you just talked about into
Thank
the
you.
documents
Because I
for
could not
later.
speak and type. Thank you. There's an option they also have an antidote and then charge you extra for the antidote. I don't think they're the Catholic Church. I think we're good.
No, they're the Orthodox Church.
Yeah, you got to keep coming back. That's the rule.
Yeah.
You got to pay for shit. But you got to stick around. Sort of keep you captive a bit like a crackhead. Yeah. Like, hey, do you want to keep being, you know, this strong person who can ward off any infection and never suffers from sepsis? You got to keep taking my shit. Even if it drives you crazy.
Nobody talks about the schism.
Medication? What medication? I'm not on medication.
Medication? What? Okay. Yeah, I've written that down. So there's that. I like
This
this.
man is just a
We've
bunch
made-
of druggos. Yeah. They kind of are though.
Yeah, it's just a bunch. Yeah.
They're literally a bunch of crackheads who are all addicted to whatever this infection thing is that they give themselves in order to ward off other more serious bodily infections.
To answer Griff, I think it's a temporary thing unless you renew it.
I think it's a temporary thing, but I think even taking it in for too long, even in a single time period, it can cause irreversible mental defects, which is why they're all a bit crazy.
If your ancestral, like if you play a troll and your ancestry is Blight Grip clan,
You
maybe
probably
you
have brain
some
damage. No, I'm joking.
On top of that, yeah, among other things, you probably have some semblance of immunity naturally due to your
Yeah,
ancestry.
to like other poisons and things like that, because you've infected yourself with this one thing so many times that you're kind of okay, but also you're more inclined to go insane. I feel like I'm gonna statistically, congratulations, you've now just given me more work to do, but that's fine. I think statistically speaking for the Calabrian system, I'm gonna separate troll sub-races into clans, because I think they will have all evolved somewhat slightly.
Maybe not evolved, but
Not
more
evolved,
so
but their environment will have
culturally
affected
adapted.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the blight
Culturally.
grips I'll have is having like a resistance to all poisons. However, they also have like disadvantage on making, I don't know, like mental checks of
Sanity.
some kind,
Yeah.
like sanity-based checks.
Yeah. Good job. Now we have more work.
Yeah, I know. I like giving myself more work to do. I was also thinking, okay, I'm gonna prop an idea, but we've got 10 minutes left on stream. I'm gonna just quickly chat to you guys about something I was thinking about. What's this saying? Wait, imagine being so genetically screwed that you have herd immunity / resistance to poisons, POV or Welsh. Oh my god. Cam, coming after my ancestors like that, bro. Fuck. But no, I just want to run an idea past you guys. So I've been thinking a bit more about streaming in general and the Colabria Project and ways to get more streams going again. While I would love to do tabletop type stuff again, it's kind of a lot to set up, it never works consistently, and it's not something, and I don't have any other set days that I can necessarily guarantee. But would you guys be interested in seeing, like, when I'm just working on stuff and, like, updating website stuff and things like that, would you guys ever want to do, like, a just sit with me while we chill and do stuff together kind of stream? Would you guys be interested in that kind of stuff? While I update things and you can kind of see what I'm up to and see what we're doing and see what we're adding to. Would you guys like that? Or, like, if that's something you guys are interested in, it will kind of be random streams. I'm not going to give any set days that will happen, because it will just be when we're kind of doing stuff. But we can just have a little chat while we're kind of updating web pages. We won't necessarily be creating new things, because it's going to be stuff that we've already adapted, and it's just going up on, like, the website and going up on, you know, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, what do you guys think? Okay, I'm seeing yeses. Saying it chill streams, I'll be saying. Not just me, I mean, if I can join me as well. We often end up working on things at the same time. Yeah. We're not doing ASMR streams. Ghost, tell you what, I will add ASMR back into my personal streaming, but not Calabria. Yeah, I just think it's a good way of you guys keeping up with what we're doing and seeing what we're updating, and just give you more opportunities to just chat and chill with us, basically, and give us more presence, really.
Yeah. Puts us out in the algorithm a bit more as well. Yeah,
exactly. That's kind of what I'm thinking. If you guys like that, then maybe starting next week, we can start maybe doing those every now and then randomly. Probably at random times in the day, because my schedule's all over the place. You know, just sit with me, chill with me while I get stuff done. It helps me make sure that I actually get stuff done as well. And if you guys have any specific stuff that you want us to put on the website that you know that we've, like, worked on, like, that you know we have the information written down and we haven't uploaded it yet, and it's something you want to be able to have access to, you can tell me as well, and I can go and start putting information up, kind of thing. That way you guys are getting the updates that you guys want more frequently as well.
Seems to be a
bit of a consensus. Yeah. Okay.
I think it's good. It would basically be a less formal type of streaming where we're just kind of chilling.
Yeah, we'll be chatting with you guys more than just, like, type in. Like, we'll be chatting, making jokes, chatting shit, probably. Let's be fair, we do that all the time.
Yeah, I mean, we can talk a bit off stream a little bit more on the idea. I do have a few more thoughts on that that I had some sort of planned, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they will be both applicable.
Well, I mean, there's 7 days in a week, so...
yeah. It's more so catered towards, like, a audio thing, you know, type of, like, a...
Oh, yeah, we'll talk about that, Like a
podcast out thing, but...
Would you guys be interested in a podcast? That would be wild if we came up with a concept for one. I mean, we kind of have already got a few concepts for one.
Yeah, I mean, we do have ideas for that, and maybe shorter form podcasts, kind of like a radio. Might be good with some music, with some chatting. I think that'll be fun.
Just talking, like, creative processes and vibes.
Yeah, that'd be huge. Yeah,
we could even invite some of you guys on, some of you creatives on, potentially, to come chat with us and give your thoughts on it, how your creativity flows, what your process is, what your vibe is.
People want to share some of their creations as well. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a potential thing we've been thinking about for a while, to be fair. We've had a rough format down for a while.
Yeah. But yeah, that'll be for...
That'll be a lot later down the line. I'm just thinking for now, like, to get our presence up a little bit, and just, like, so you guys have much opportunities to see us update things and see the behind-the-scenes stuff, and just chat with us more in general, and vibe, and request specifically that we put up stuff that you know we've done, specific pages and things. I just think it might be quite nice to just sit and chill, you know, grab a hot chocolate, grab some snacks, get some stuff done. Anyway, that's the thought I was wondering.
Absolutely. Also, Ghost, don't be like that. We definitely want your voice on Twitch. Why not? Bailey's
voice
hot
is
chocolate.
fine. Bailey's hot chocolate is so good. It's so good. Or, okay, if you guys... Okay, no, we're not going to talk about alcohol. Twitch TOS. We're not encouraging drinking. Twitch. To be clear.
I think there is a level of TOS that allows those discussions within reason.
Yeah,
but
only if you declare it that you're drinking or talking about drinking on stream. You have to actually tick a box for it, which we've not done, so we're not doing that.
But Griff, you've given Saint an idea about a drink.
No, I used to drink that all the time at work. That sounds really bad.
Yeah.
Okay, let me rephrase that. We were allowed to have a drink post 10 p.m. when we were on shift until like midnight, 1, 2 in the morning. And in the winter, when it was like cold and stuff, I used to have Bailey's hot chocolate. So
Nice.
vibes. Yeah, this was at the bar, not while teaching. Yeah, I just want to specify that. I'm not tutoring while drinking. That's insane. Oh, Jesus Christ, the puns are coming out now.
Did Bailey know?
Bailey know, yeah.
No.
I don't think I've ever met a Bailey before.
Me neither.
I feel
know
like it's quite an
Haley's.
American name, isn't it?
Yeah, I know Haley's. I don't know Bailey's.
Yeah, I know Haley's as well. Anyway, I think this is a good point. I just wanted to chat to you guys before we ended stream today. Just get a vibe of like where we're at, what the plans for the future are in the more immediate future. And just to kind of give you guys some little updates that like we haven't forgotten about the project. We are working on things. I know website uploads are slow. Unfortunately, it does take a lot of time and effort. But I think if I was to stream it more with you guys and actually do it like with you guys in chat and everything, even if it was just us literally chatting nonsense, right? It'd be quite good to just kind of get that going, and you guys can get all of that sorted. And yeah, go follow us on TikTok, YouTube. We've been putting up shorts of all of the voice acting stuff that's been done. We're going to have some other shorts coming up soon, like introductions to areas, which have been updated on the website as well. I'm sorry, there's a lot of my voice at the moment. I'm waiting on Effect to record some, so you get a break from me. Yeah.
Camus makes a cameo as well in the video as well.
He does indeed.
Which is lovely. Everyone else is also welcome to submit any of the quotes you see on the website.
Yeah, any of them that don't have a README currently on there that's accessible. If you guys want to have a go at the voices, send us a recording of you saying the line, like you delivering the line, and we'll use it. We'll edit it. We'll give you credit. Obviously, it's a vibe. It's a fun time.
I've been getting better at editing.
You've been doing
audios.
great. Effect has learned Foley, guys. It's insane.
Yeah, so some of the more recent uploads, the stuff that you hear in the background, like pages.
The one that went on tonight, for example, guys.
Yeah, I've done
10
that.
out of 10. Went out about 8 o'clock. Go check that out because that's insane. He actually did Foley. Those sound effects you be hearing, other than the waves in the background of that one, Effect be doing Foley for that shit. It's crazy.
It's fun. It's really fun. I've been enjoying it. That's as far as that goes. I think. Are we finishing up for now?
I think we're finishing up. Yeah, we're hitting the 2-hour mark now. It's kind of a good way to round it off. Ghost is ready to make more emblems already. Thank you very much. Ghost's second emblem for the People's Republic of Prane flag is now up on the website and live and linked in the thank you page. So go check that out too.
Absolutely.
Cam, if you fancy trying out some new voice lines, we've definitely got other ones that we can do for now. I'm also working on writing some more at the moment. So that could be fun. So's Effect, yeah. So we're working on it. It'll be coming soon. Your voice is great, Cam, so we're always happy to have you on the project with us.
Absolutely.
Anyone else who wants to give it a go, seriously, like, Ghost, don't give me this, oh, my voice is terrible. Like, nah, like, if you want to give something a go, do it. No one's here to judge, no one's here to laugh. We just want to foster that creative spirit. And to be honest, Ghost, your voice isn't that bad. Come on, bro. Your voice is fine. I've spoken to you many times. You're all good. So come join us, come join the project. Let's get going. Working on that novel. I am actually still working on a novel based in the world of Colabria as well. If you have any short stories that you've written that you want to submit, that'll go up on our Tales of Colabria page too. So
it'd be great, Flux, if you actually... we might actually reach out to Flux to record the Flux line.
Oh my god, Flux, do you want to be the voice of the actual god Flux? Because that would be kind of cool. I feel like a little inside joke nod to the community and to you.
Yeah, why not?
I'm just saying, no pressure.
We have that already written. So
but that is written.
Yeah, it's good. we'll talk about that. But no, it's been really fun, I think, and I think we've done a lot today. I think off stream I'll see about writing up some quotes regarding trolls, the clans and stuff. Maybe some lines from the leaders might be good. Or passing adventurers. I'll be looking at describing the voices of trolls for like any voice actors that want to try, because I think the troll voices would be quite a bit unique in that sense, similar to how the Jesuit are quite pitchy. I think the trolls would have something a little more gruff type of
vibe. Yeah, a little bit more grit in that voice. But yeah. And so I think that's where we're going to end it today, guys. It has been 2 hours now. We're going to come off of stream now. So I would say see you next Friday, but you probably are actually going to see me beforehand at some point, if in fact you can make it, because we might just do a couple of impromptu streams next week, updating things and just having a bit more of a casual, chill time chatting with you guys. So yeah, can't wait for that.
Absolutely.
Hope you guys have a wonderful time until then, whenever that might be. And I shall see you. Yeah, we're a few seconds out. Like, it'll go on to the just ending stream. We'll be fine. We will see you guys all next week. Have a good one, guys.
Bye.